When you had shared with me in the past that you were an Intact dealer and that you saw things that were drawing users to Great Plains at the time, what problems that drove users to choose to work with Great Plains?
Some of it has to do with some back end things. Here's an example. I had a prospect that was looking for software. So Intact was one and Great Plains was the other at the time. And they were analyzing both. Now, Great Plains did give the customer the ability to set up multiple companies without having to spend any additional licensing money.
Mhm.
Intact, on the other hand, was different. They charge you basically, if you had a lot of companies, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So for each instance of a company that you have, they're going to charge you more money for licensing. So that was that. But Intact did have an advantage over Great Plains. Intact said, "Hey, we're your tenant. So when we upgrade our software, everybody gets the upgrade. They'll let you know when they're going to do it. But if you were doing some kind of a project or a customization and they wanted to do an upgrade of the software, you couldn't prevent them from doing it. With Acumatica, you have flexibility. Great Plains, obviously, you had 100% flexibility because you can do however you need to do the
Right.
upgrade whenever you want. That was one of the differences. The other thing was the back end. So Microsoft Dynamics, their back end is SQL based, and their software language, Dexterity, which is proprietary to Great Plains. The Intact software backend is not as flexible as GP's is. So GP users were so used to SQL database language. SQL is known by everybody. Everybody understands and knows SQL.
Yep.
And so getting into there to write queries and update queries and so on and so forth, I mean, all of that was available to anybody who pretty much owned Great Plains. Intact is a little bit different story. They really don't let you into the back end. Anything that you need to do, you have to do with software add-ins.
Got it. And so it sounds like one of the things that really drew users to Microsoft Dynamics Great Plains was the ability to kind of do whatever they needed to do on the back end, right? They had that complete control and the ability to get into SQL and work with it to get whatever out of it they needed. And they really liked
Yeah,
that ability to customize it to
correct.
meet their needs. Yeah.
Yeah. And then another thing was the marketplace, third-party add-ins, authorized software add-ins. There
Mm,
was a lot more available for Great Plains, but obviously because it's been around a number of years more than Intact was. I'm pretty sure Intact has a lot of third-party add-ins by now. But that was another reason always where there wasn't enough third-party add-ins available for Intact initially.